Yeah, you already know. It's your boy Joe, back at it again. CodingPhase.com. If you don't know, you don't know. Okay? Shout out to every single one of you guys. Hope you guys miss me. Haven't seen you guys in like 2 days. Okay, I miss you guys. That's for sure. You know, I love talking to you guys. A lot of stuff has happened in the last 2 days. You know, little car accident, a couple of things, right? We hanged out with the family, and let's just say it was a long weekend. Okay, that's why you haven't seen me here. But we are back. We are working on the Shopify Developer Career Bundle. For those of you guys that don't know about Shopify, Shopify is probably the #1 platform for e-commerce. I know a lot of people been wanting me to build, you know, a e-commerce website, guys, and that's what we are actually doing with this whole Shopify course. We're teaching you guys how to build, you know, e-commerce websites through Shopify. Okay, so it is what it is, guys. And in this video, we're gonna actually look at the top stores of that are using Shopify, right? So they're like the top stores in the world. Okay, a lot of the stores you guys have heard of before. A lot of the stores, some of you guys might be new to it, but these are like the top of the top stores in the world, worldwide. Okay, and we're going by the Alexa numbers, right? So Alexa is actually a company that keeps track of every domain, every website that's out there, every business that's out there on the web. Okay, they keep track and give a ranking depending on, you know, how many videos, sorry, not how many videos, how many views, how many visitors and unique visitors go to those websites, and how many times people search for them, right? So they create this list for you guys. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, right? Let's just stop wasting time, right? Let's just get into it. Shout out to everybody that's in here. We got Nathaniel Regular, Michelle Williams, Louis Sutton, Marcus Mayorga, Tonio Rodriguez. What up, Tonio? What up, bro? Hopefully you at home, you building some new designs. I need some new designs, kid. Okay. Matter of fact, Tonio, hit me up later, bro. I need some new designs from you, bro. Let's get this popping. Ram, let's see who else. Cam Perry. Let's see. Shout out to Cam Perry supporting. He bought the basically the career bundle. For those of you guys that don't know, you know, the bundle itself, we were selling it at a crazy discount all of last week. If you missed out on that discount, it is what it is, right? You had your chance, right? You had a whole week. I'm giving you a crazy discount, right? But right now we basically put everything at full price. So right now there is a 50% off until the launch date, which is the official launch date, right? After the official launch date is going to be $500. Now you're probably asking yourself, damn, $500? Well, you got to understand, this thing has a complete bundle. So this is like for somebody who never built anything, right? You could go ahead and buy the Shopify courses separate, but this is a great bundle for anybody that is just starting to code and wants to get into this, right? This is going to be great for a designer, great for somebody who is a business owner, you know, somebody who's has their own Shopify store. So in the end of the day, like, you know, we come in and we give them this full package, everything from HTML, Git, you know, CSS, SAS. We have like pretty much, go check it out. If you guys haven't checked it out, let me see if I put this for you guys right here on the screen so you guys could check it out. Exactly like what exactly you're gonna get out of this bundle. Okay, you click on all courses. Okay, just to, you know, to make sure that you guys understand or why you're getting this at this price and all of the things that's included, right? If you click on the link below, you get 50% off of the official price, okay, which is $500 for all of the courses. Okay, you got all installations you will need, terminal for developers, get like a pro, text editors, learn HTML, CSS, future-proof JavaScript, learn Ruby on Rails, Google Analytics, design software for developers, Facebook, Google Ads, Shopify developer guide checklist, which is just pretty much a checklist of all of the courses that you need and what order you need to learn them. And this is actually free. If you're wondering like, hey, what's inside of this and why we're learning these things, you could go ahead and get this course for free. It's like a checklist. It's a series of videos that you guys, any one of you guys that's here, you could go watch it yourself. It's 100% for free. And then from there, we got the My First Shopify Store, where I come in and we build a Shopify store from scratch. We show you guys everything that you need to know to start building Shopify stores and to start selling products online, okay? And the reason why I had to do this is because even though we're teaching development, you want to be able to know how Shopify works. You want to be able to say, hey, if a client comes to me and tells me, hey, could you build me a store and could you build me a theme and could you customize it? You should be able to know everything about it, as far as the shipping, as far as the creating the products, as far as, charging, the different payment gateway systems. You get what I'm saying? Like all of that's in there. Okay, and then from there we're doing the Shopify theme development course. Now this bundle is also going to have another course which is going to be for Shopify apps. So again, we're talking about this right here. This is worth like more than than the little $500 that we're selling it for. But it's a great bundle. It's great for people that wants to get into Shopify development. And there's a lot of people that have hit me up. To be honest with you guys, I'm surprised. I'm 100% surprised. Like, the amount of people that's interested in this is overwhelming. Like, I've gotten so many emails and so many people that have been sharing this bundle. Like, imagine this. We sold all of last week. We sold about 900, right? 900 copies of this bundle, right? So it's crazy. That tells me that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of demand, right? So it's actually pretty damn legit, if you ask me, okay? 900 copies of this. You do the math. At $125 a pop, you do the math. You get what I'm saying? I'm not going to do it for you, okay? But to be honest with you, this is worth way more than this because of the opportunities that's out here now with all of the businesses that are jumping into Shopify. People are seeing Shopify as a more legit place. So for you as a developer, if you want to go into this industry and you want to get in this game, like this is the opportunity, right? This is the time where you can make a name for yourself. You could build your own agency. You could build your own, web development theme shop, like whatever route you want to choose. Like this is what's gonna provide you with, okay? It's gonna provide you with all of that information and how to do it. And you know me, I like to break things down. Like I'm not gonna hit you guys. Anybody that's watching me for the first time here, I want you guys to know, like, I'm not coming into you guys with like crazy technical jargon and giving you a whole bunch of words to sound smart. Nah, bro. We here to learn. We're not here to be like, oh, but this guy wants to sound smart. I don't care about that. I want you guys to learn this thing, and I'll make it as simple as possible that literally you could get your mom to come in to learn this and she could learn it. Okay, like we breaking it down so it could be easy. Shopify development and building apps with Shopify is not easy. But the way how I teach it, I break it down so it could be really easy and fun to actually build things. Okay, so definitely go check it out. Right now, you could get it at 50% off of the original price, which is at $500. Right, so you could get it for $250 if you want it, of course. Now you don't have to. Like I said, 900 copies, and they were not sold just from here from the YouTube channel. We got about 100 people from the YouTube channel that bought it here. So that tells you that the market that I have just for this course bundle is huge. There's people that's sharing this course, that's sharing this bundle to people that have never heard of me, right? They've been waiting for this bundle. This is like the go-to bundle. This is going to be bigger than my HTML email career bundle, where a lot of people got jobs from that bundle itself. Now with this is a different ball game, kids. This is e-commerce, kids. You get what I'm saying? Like you're not like, oh, I'm doing like some little websites and I'm doing this to try to get a job. The majority of people that's getting into this, they're looking to make money. Okay, there's businesses, there's opportunities. They're gonna get this bread. Okay, if you want to be part of it, you could join it. If you don't, that's fine, man. It is what it is. At the same time, we have a payment plan for those of you guys that be like, yo, I want to take it, but I don't have the money right now in a whole. Hey, take the payment plan, and if you click on the link below, you're gonna get a 50% off that. Okay, So if I was you, I'll jump on it. But anyways, who cares, man? Who cares about this bundle? If you want it, you want it. If not, who cares? I want to talk about all of this cool websites so we can learn from them. Okay. So the number one ranking Shopify website is a company called ColourPop. Now, what we're going to be doing is in this whole live stream is we're going to be looking at all of these different websites, and we're going to see how they actually build their themes and how they actually lay their websites out. Because you have to understand this. If a company that's super successful does it a certain way, you should pay attention and say, you know what? If they're doing it like this, it's because they're selling products, right? So if you're going to build themes or you're going to build Shopify stores for other businesses, you have to keep an eye on the people that's successful, and you want to imitate the people that's successful because they're doing it because it works. You get what I'm saying? It's like a guy who's trying to build a company and says, hey guys, I'm just going to do something that's from left field. If everybody's going right and they're selling at right, I want to sell at the left. You can't do that. This is e-commerce, okay? This is e-commerce. The goal is to sell products. The goal is not for you to be, hey, I want to be the most original. When it comes to Shopify, when it comes to any e-commerce store, right? Everybody takes idea from each other. You have to understand that, because if it works for a company, it's going to also work for your company, okay? So that's why we're going into this thing. So let's get started. Let's open this up in a new page. Okay, so this is a store for cosmetics. This is how they do it, right? It's a nice little landing page. Then from there they have their products, their collection right here. Okay, then from there they have another section here. Okay, some, pretty simple. Automatically they have links to add it to the back, because you could see something here and the customer sometimes get impulse buying, right? And you want to catch them on that, okay? As a business owner, as a developer who's creating themes, etc., right? You want to create features like this where you could easily grab the attention of the customer and say, oh, you like this? Hey, you could add it to your bag right now. Add it to your cart right away, okay? You're clicking here, automatically it's added to the cart, okay? And, look at that. Another thing that's cool, they're like, okay, secure pay checkout, but at the same time, right? Let me see if I can move this from here. At the same time, they have the PayPal button. And it's like, hey, man, by the way, if you just want to pay right now, you can pay right now. Okay? So this is a very simple website. Every single one of you guys can build something like this. Is like, look at this. Like, this isn't something crazy. So let's click in here. Okay, they got QT digital downloads. Okay, so they have also to their own digital download things. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is for customizing like the background of your phones and things like that. Okay, you got lips, right? And this is how they have their products. Okay, so if you're looking here, right? So I'm guessing when you click on Soul Body, right? Or you click on any of this, right? ColourPop. Then they show you a collection of products. So you got eyes, you got lips, you got face, sets, bundles, collabs, okay, etc. And then when you click on it, it shows you a list of another collection, right? So this is pages. And if you look right here, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me try to move this down for you guys. If you look right here on the URL, what they did was they created custom pages for this. Okay, so for each one of these, each product that they have here, they created custom pages. So you see this pages / lips. They created custom pages, and then from there they organized it to go into the collections. So once you click on one of them, then it brings you into the collections. You see? So that's pretty interesting that they did that, right? Then from there, they also have the different rating systems. You can filter it by the rating system of how people have reviewed it. So it's actually pretty cool. Now, this website, I'm not crazy about it. I don't think that is like that good looking, but that tells you like, hey, even simple themes like this are helping customers sell products. So long as you're able to demonstrate your products and try to get them to buy right away. Okay, another person that has a very successful company is Jeffree Star. If you guys don't know who Jeffree Star is, I don't know. He's a freaking YouTuber, some dude from YouTube that does makeup, right? Shout out to all the gay dudes that's out here making more money than the women. Like, some of y'all women should be ashamed of yourselves, right? This guy's making more money with makeup than the women themselves. Okay, so it's crazy, right? So shout out to Jeffree Star for being a visionary and going in here. But as you can see, this is just a nice little landing page, right? Nice little effect, right? Nothing too crazy. If you click in here, you could go to the media, right? And you see like this little BS animations at the bottom when you go in. Okay, you got some drop down menus. Okay, and as you can see, all of these products that are here, they're pretty simple, right? You can see the different collections. Okay, so the layout of this website is actually pretty damn simple. Like, we could make a website way better than this. Okay, way better than this. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? Okay, so this is nice. It's not that bad. Okay, then you have Fashion Nova. If you still don't know what Fashion Nova is, kids, okay, I'm pretty sure you've heard of Fashion Nova. Okay, even Fashion Nova itself has their website on Shopify. Okay, this is where you have the money at, right? So let's say you know what you're waiting for. What are you waiting for? Free shipping, 50% off, 50% off, whatever. Reveal the deal, okay? So I'm guessing they have a thing where, you see, that's interesting. They have this little thing like a little casino machine, and then from there they want you to put in your email and you get 30% off. That's cool, okay? So this is something that we could take ideas from it. Right? Shout out to Cardi B, looking good out here. All right. Yo, Cardi B don't look that bad, bro. You know, once they put the makeup, once they got everything on her, she look alright. Okay, so Fashion Nova cares with Cardi B. Okay, the dress code, right? So this website is actually way better than the other ones. So as you guys can see, Jeffree Star's website is very simple. Okay, the other one that what was it, Color Pop, was actually pretty damn simple, but they focus on one specific product, which is just makeup. Now with Fashion Nova, it's a different ball game, right? Fashion Nova is more about clothing and all of the different things that you can order. So the way how they have everything laid out is a little bit different. Okay, they have the clothes, they have the pants, and then from there they have the models. So they show you exactly how the model looks. When we hover on top of them, it takes a picture, or it pulls a picture of another model, or even the same model, but with a different, a different side of the pants or whatever it is. But their layout is actually not that bad, right? At the same time, they're also connecting straight to Instagram to pull in all of the images that are being tagged by Fashion Nova. So that's actually pretty cool. You see this menu here, because there's so many different things that they do sell. You have new arrivals, you have dresses, you got jeans, matching sets, jumpsuits, lingerie, tops, bottoms, etc. Okay, we hover on top of this and automatically it shows you this nice design with images over here. Then from there you could shop by the different styles, shop by different colors. Okay, like this is actually top notch theme development. Whoever built this for them, they really did their thing, right? Because this is a beautiful website and it has a lot of small features that they added to them. Okay, so I'm really enjoying this website, and of course I'm enjoying what I'm looking at. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not bad. Shout out to the Fashion Nova thoughts. You know what I mean? Word. I'm just saying. You get what I'm saying? It's wrong to be straight out here nowadays, but let's see what's going on with this. You get what I'm saying? Let's see how we could get into this collection and see the sunsuits. All right, so we're just looking over to see. We're doing research, kids, right now. Okay, don't be mad. You know, some dudes like, yo, Joe, this is why you went to Fashion Nova. Now we're doing research. We got to find out what they're using. Okay, so as you can see, when you hover on top of these images of the models, they give you different things. You can switch up on the image. So it's actually pretty cool. And all of these things is not hard to do. It takes time, but it's not hard to do. Now, Shopify provides you with all of these things. Okay, all of the things that you need to go in and create websites like this. Okay, they also have a review section. All right, that's pretty cool. Same time, you know, a lot of this themes, they're also using other third-party plugins and apps, because there's certain things that I'm seeing that they're not part of the the basic Shopify. So that means they either had developers build custom applications, or they're basically using applications that are on the Shopify store. But it's cool because that tells you like, hey man, you could be selling a product and have it online, like create an app, right? Like this right here alone, this, believe it or not, this right here, this little thing right here, somebody could be paying to have this thing up on their website like that. They could be paying, $3 per month. Now you might be thinking, $3 per month just to have a little thing like that, or to have some type of plugin to do a full screen on the model or the product, etc. Like people pay that. Okay, it's e-commerce. Like people are here for their bag, and if this thing actually goes and helps them sell more products, they're gonna go for it. Okay, so it's actually pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's a lot of opportunity for us, man, as far as developers. So let's move on from out of here, man. Too many dots, can't focus. Okay. All right, now let's look at the next one. We got gymshark.com. Okay, so this is another main website. Now this website I like it more too, because this one is more clean, right? This one's and you have to understand it's different branding, right? So Fashion Nova has so many products and so many different things. Like the way how they sell is by doing a lot of marketing through Instagram. So they have to put in all of those pictures of those Instagram models and things like that, because girls already know who they are. They already know, oh, Cardi B is wearing this clothes, or this and that, right? Now this company is a little bit more classy in the sense of like, okay, this is for the people that go to the gym, got some nice clothing. Okay, you see the images, right? You see the pants by themselves, and then you see a picture of a model wearing them. Okay, then you start seeing pictures like this. This is what they call lifestyle images. Okay, you see this, it says reboot, rest day, your stronger look, etc. Okay, you have new releases. Then at the bottom you have this thing which is called a quick ad, right? So this is just for you guys that are like impulsive buyers to come in and like, okay, you want to know if we have your size, buy it directly. Clicking here and automatically gets added into your cart. And as you can see, it just pops up. It's like, hey, it's already in there, man. You ready to check out? Okay, so those are little things that you can learn from them to actually build some themes. And this type of style, as you can see, it's just boxes. Like there's nothing complicated in this website at all, right? This right here is just a hover effect. Hey, when I hover, fade in the one that's showing, and then show the one that's behind it. That's it. Simple, right? Every single one of you guys can do this. This right here, simple. CSS grid, okay? Right? It's a simple layout, but it actually works, okay? And then from there, they have this drop-down menu up here with all of the products, all the accessories, okay, shops by category, etc. So this one's actually pretty cool. Okay, let me see. The next one that we have right here is Shopify. What? JB Hi-Fi. I never heard of this company. Okay, so this right here is a different style of website, right? I've seen some of you guys try to build e-commerce websites, like when you're doing your landing pages and things like that, and you try to do websites like this. But this type of website is a different story, right? This is not about branding. This is not about lifestyle. This is more like, hey guys, hey, this is just products. Come buy products. Come buy electronic products. That's it. There's no story being told by this website. This is just a simple website that sells products online. Okay, that's it. There's no story. There's no lifestyle. There's no guy showing up with headphones and next to the beach. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this type of companies, they don't care about that type of design, because that's not who they're trying to attract. Like a guy who's trying to buy a laptop doesn't care if you have a laptop by the beach. Like he's not worried about that. He don't get drawn into that. But somebody that's actually buying, some pants or some cool headphones or some cool t-shirt that they're working out and they're like, hey, I'm working out in the beach and this and that. Like somebody that is a customer might get attracted to that and be like, damn, I want to live that lifestyle. I want to be that guy. I want to be that girl working out, this and that. You get what I'm saying? So it's different things. All right. By the way, I'm going to be answering any questions or any topics that you guys want to talk about on the chat. So shout out to every single one of you guys. Today, we're going to say, who is the first one? Who's the first one that came in today? I believe the first one was Nathaniel Regular. Shout out to you, bro. Let me put this here. Okay, and let me see if I could organize this a little bit better. Give me a second. Okay, there you go. Nathaniel Regular, thank you. Hey, we in here. Second was Michelle Williams. Third one was Louis Sutton. Okay, fourth one was Marcus Mayorga, and the fifth one is my boy Tonio. Okay, shout out to him. Okay, so let's see what else. Let me see. I'm going in. So I'm just gonna go over whatever people have already commented. We're gonna be going in. Let me see. Sanja Raja, good question. Why are you selling courses for $1,100? That's too much. You think trying to learn what you're saying will be able to buy? You think broke people trying to? Sorry, I just moved the thing. You think broke people trying to learn what you're saying will be able to buy? No. Look, this is the thing. There's different things. There's different. How can I say this? There's different. Not niches but audiences. Okay, like you guys see me here come to YouTube, and that's why I have my programming courses. All the programming courses is $20, right? So if you want to learn how to code, it's $20. Okay, but things that's gonna get you money that I'm never gonna get anything out of it, and you're gonna freaking start making bread out here with the skills that I'm gonna teach you, this costs money. This is like a business expense, believe it or not, right? Because some of you guys like yourself, Sanjay Raj, right? You don't understand the concept of business expense, right? When you own a business, right? Or when you treat yourself like a business, right? You have to understand you have to spend money for your business to become successful. Okay? That's just how it is, right? So I give you guys all the programming courses for like dirt cheap, $20, and you get over 50 programming courses. Okay? That's a great deal. But now if you really want to take it up a notch and you want to start making money for yourselves, that's a different ball game, right? I can't come in here and give it out for crackhead prices, right? I come in and I say, hey, I told you guys what this courses is going to be like, right? This career bundle. And I give it to you at a crackhead price, which was $125. And you get the whole bundle last week. Okay, that I told you guys that's not gonna be the price that I'm gonna be selling this thing. Okay, because there's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna come from other industries, like the guys who own businesses, the guys that are jumping into e-commerce, the guys that are doing drop shipping, the guys that are doing design, the guys that are doing marketing, and then now they want to learn this skill. I can't sell it to those guys for $125 or sell it to this and that. I only did that for my audience and I gave it to you guys. But that's not really how much this costs. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is. This is a lot of work that I'm putting into this courses. So you have to understand that, right? I understand that some of you guys are used to getting everything for free in this world. But look at yourself and say, what have I gotten from things that's free? That's it, right? That's just how it is. What have I gotten out of something that just cost me $10? That's it. You have to look at yourself and realize that, right? I myself was in that point, before, right? I'll give you guys an example, and I always bring this up. When I was learning to build my businesses and do everything that I needed to do, right? Around 2017, I didn't know anything, right? And I was buying like $10 courses for like on Udemy, how to scale your business, how to do this and that, right? I wasn't getting anywhere, okay? 2018, I did okay, but I was like still stuck at a certain level. For me to be able to get to the level where I'm at right now, you know how much I had to spend per month? For 3 months, I paid $2,000. Okay? Now, for some of you guys, you might say, damn, $2,000 a month? On what? To be able to learn from people who have already done this before, right? And to be able to learn from people that can guide me to actually become a bigger, entrepreneur and, a bigger developer. Just, all that knowledge as far as marketing and all those things, I had to spend money on it. That's just how it is, right? When you own a business, for a business owner, $500 to be able to learn all of these things, or even buy this whole bundle and then give it to their developers or give it to their designers and say, hey guys, learn this thing over a weekend, learn this thing in the next few months, right? For them, $500, they bought it. That's it. They pay once, they get access to all of this. It's the same thing for a dude that is a developer right now. Hey, you're a developer and you realize, hey, you want to start making money for yourself and you want to be successful out here without having to need a company. Shopify is a great opportunity. Okay. So if you're looking at that and you say, hey, it's $500, I can buy that, right? It's worth it. It's the same thing when people come in and bought the HTML email career bundle. A lot of people came in and got hired as developers, right? They got hired, they got the introduction. Now, a lot of those guys, they're applying to become front-end developers, but they already got 6 months, a year in the industry. They already got that stamp. This is something that nobody else was providing out here. Nobody's providing the amount of value that I have in this course alone at this price. I'm actually undercutting anybody who's doing Shopify. Okay, so even if you just wanted to build a Shopify store, there's guys that literally, the things that I showed in that one course, they're selling it for $1,000. I'm teaching programming, I'm teaching marketing, I'm teaching analytics and data, I'm teaching how to build websites, how to build freaking themes for Shopify. I'm bundling all that up into one bundle for $500. That's a really good deal. Trust me. I did the math. I looked it up. I'm not doing things out of crazy or out of whack. The thing is that you're so used to seeing guys here on YouTube or do their little $10 course and this and that. Them shits don't actually provide value like that, bro. Like, they could teach you how to program. They don't teach you how to make money. Okay? And that's in the game that I'm in, right? I'm not in the game of like, hey guys, let me teach you guys programming so you could do a snake game on your computer. Like, nah, I'm here to help you guys make money. That's it. That's all I care. As you guys can see, I don't come in here and talk about any other new trending frameworks or trending whatever. I'll talk about things that's gonna get you jobs and the things that's gonna get you paid as an independent developer. If you're interested in that, hey, you take advantage of that. If you don't have the money for it, that's fine. Take the programming courses, become a developer, and when you have a job as a developer, come back and take this type of courses so you could become an independent developer. So that's a different thing. You get what I'm saying? So it's not for everybody, okay? And at the same time, I'm still giving it to you guys at 50% off. That's $250. You might not think in your country that might be a lot. That might be how much you earn in a whole year or a whole month, whatever it is. But you have to understand, that's just how it is. If you go to a guy that's selling I don't know, freaking bananas and apples on the street, he has to buy his apples from somebody for him to be able to sell those apples. It's a business expense. That's just how it is, kids. You know what I'm saying? I can't help everybody out with everything. I just like to do this little explanation because I do feel bad. I want to help out as many people as possible, but that's why I'm already helping you. At $20, you get over 50 courses. Okay, $20, and then with a 50% off, $10. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already got a good deal. This right here is to make bread. This is not for the people that's still. If you broke in your house and you don't have no money in your pocket, your job should be, how can I get into the industry? This right here, Shopify, shouldn't be your priority because you don't even have the money to get into Shopify yet. You know what I'm saying? It steps to it, okay? But it is what it is. Let's see. Let me see what else. And I'm just trying to help people out. Again, I shouldn't even have to explain this because this is like for business owners. This is for people that know the value of it. If you don't see no value in it, why would you pay, this money. It's the same thing. It's like when somebody comes in, if I see somebody tell me, hey Joe, I'm gonna sell you how to make a hot dog how to make a hot dog stand course for $500. To me, that makes no sense. I see no value in it in my life. You get what I'm saying? But for some dude that's actually out here in the streets and it's like, yo, I want to build a hot dog stand. I want to get in the corner. I want to sell my own hot dogs. For him, that might be valuable. You get what I'm saying? If it's not valuable to you, hey, what can I do for you? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see. What else? We're reading. I have a question. I'm confused. What's the difference between create your own e-commerce website by your own or with Shopify? I mean, what Shopify offers you. So Shopify offers you everything that you need to build an online store. Okay, so it already has the payment gateway systems, it already have the products, it already has the databases set up for you. It literally has everything for you already built. Okay, but then now if a client comes to you and tells you, hey, we want you to build us a website, right, for us to sell our products, it will be kind of stupid for you to go in and say, you know what, we're gonna build a website from scratch instead of just cranking out the website as soon as possible for that client so you could get other clients and you can make more money. You make money, by actually providing value to more people. So for example, if you have, you have a freelancing business and you could take, let's say 2 clients per month if you was building things by scratch and say, hey man, I got like 5 developers here. We could build 2 main websites, right, from scratch per month. But if now you can use the platform of Shopify and say, you know what, per week we could crank out 5 different products, 5 different projects, right? Which one you think is more important for you to do, right? Is it to build it from custom, right, from scratch, where you only get to build 2, or you're able to build at least 20 of them per month? And that's what's happening with Shopify. It's easier to just use a platform that's already there. It's just like WordPress. We all can build websites from scratch, right? But at some point, there's no point for you to go in and be like, oh, I'm gonna build everything from scratch every single time. When what you're trying to do is you're trying to make money. You're not trying to impress somebody. I've seen people that come in and be like, oh, you have your website on WordPress? This is not a real developer. He uses WordPress. And it's like stupid. Like the goal is not to just build something, because I know I can build things from scratch, right? The goal is not to say, hey, I want to build things from scratch to impress some other loser out there. The goal is for me to be able to use a platform that provides me everything and facilitates things for me to get things done quick. Okay, like what would be the point of me building something from scratch when I could use a platform and I could go in and knock things out quick? The time is money, guys. Always understand that time is money. That's why you want to use platforms like Shopify. If a client comes up to you and tells you, hey, build me a website, and they don't have the budget, right? A website from scratch, right? If you go in, you build it from Laravel, let's say, or Node.js, whatever you do, right? If you ever build an e-commerce website, you know that thing takes months to build. If you build it right and you want to build it from scratch, it takes months. If a client comes up to you and says, hey man, I only got $5,000, you're not going to work freaking, like some crazy dude for 3 months for $5,000. That's like slave work. You get what I'm saying? You're not going to do that. So what you're going to do is you're going to say, cool, you only got 5,000. So this is what we can do for you. We can create a custom theme through Shopify and create a custom store for you for those $5,000. And then now you go in and you do it for another client, continue doing it for other clients. Then they throw other people at you. You get what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense for you to waste your time if somebody doesn't have that budget. And most small businesses don't have the budget to say, hey, let's hire a team of developers for 6 months to a year to build us a custom made website. That could cost them $100,000. Most businesses don't have that type of money to get started with. So that's why they use Shopify. And as you can see, most of these people that's using Shopify, like if you look online, just Jeffree Star alone, and you look Jeffree Star net worth, right? And this is just, like a estimate, right? Net worth is like, how much is that? $75 million. You get what I'm saying? That this person is worth, and just by selling products through Shopify. So smaller businesses and even established businesses, they are like, yo, you know what? Why are we going to go in and spend the time instead of just using a platform that's already there and has everything that we need? Like, the goal is not to build things from scratch. Like, that's what developers worry about. The business owner, once again, there's a big difference between the people that's in here that's trying to be bosses and have that boss mentality, and the people that's you're just a developer. If you're a worker, you're worrying about, oh, I want to build this shit from scratch and this and that. The business owner don't care about that. They want to sell their products. That's what they care about. Okay. So yeah, Hakan, I hope that answered your question. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Reading. Listen, man, you do the math. Man. Look. You do the math. And this is the thing. This is why, like, I don't jump into things crazily, right? So let's say right now, 900, right? It's actually around 937. Okay, and this is just on the pre-order alone. 100 of you guys bought it last week. Okay, but 837 people around there. 800, it could be more now. 837 people around there, they bought already this course. Okay, and I haven't even started the advertisement. I haven't started promoting it. I haven't put it on Instagram. I haven't put it on Twitter. I'm gonna do all of that on the second phase. Once I finish this, the theme development course, which we're doing right now, right? Then from there, I'm gonna put it on all the platforms. You're gonna see advertisement everywhere. That's just how it is, right? 937 times 125. You do the math, okay? Like, I know what I'm doing here, kids, right? And this is just the beginning, right? This is just the beginning of the Shopify wave, okay? And that's just, I told you guys, remember when I told you, like, when was it, 3 weeks ago? I was like, yo, I'm seeing a huge spike on Shopify right now. We need to jump on this, right? So if it tells you, right, Joe already got 937 around there courses sold, right? That tells you there's a huge demand. Nobody wants to jump on something that there's not a huge demand, okay? And only 100 of you guys that know me from YouTube even freaking found out about this. The other people, it's just people word of mouth of like, hey man, this is a great career bundle. There's a great Shopify bundle for half of the price and way more content than what other people are offering. And people are like, yo, let's jump on it. It's $100. You know what I'm saying? Now once we put in the marketing, once we put in the power behind it, right? I myself, that same money that I'm taking, that I already got from this, right? I'm taking that same money and I'm not touching not even $1. That whole bread that you saw right there, we just did the math. I'm putting that shit into advertisement. That shit is gonna double up to $500,000. And this is when this year we're gonna do something crazy. Okay, this is when we're gonna take it to a higher level, right? We're gonna get all of the Shopify courses out, and at the same time, I remember I told you guys, I'm really like about to just focus on Shopify because I'm seeing the wave. There's so many businesses, and I know how to build this. I know how to teach it. I know how to get into this system, right? So I'm like, yo, and I have so much experience with e-commerce. It's like a no-brainer to not get into Shopify, especially when the opportunity is there. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm telling you guys, when I come here, I tell you guys about Shopify, it's not because I'm like making this shit out my ass. You get what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm seeing an opportunity that I myself is going to benefit from it, right? I'm telling you because you're going to be able to benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity is there. You need to jump on it, okay? I don't care if you learn it from me, right? If you want to go in and you do it on your own, somehow you find your own way to do your own thing, hey, go ahead, right? But don't miss out this opportunity. I'm telling you right now, almost every single business is going to jump into Shopify because most companies need online sales, right? We see what's going on. COVID-19, kids, hey kiddos, wake up, right? You could either be a dude crying here, oh my God, coronavirus, I might lose my job. You could be that guy, or you could be the guy like Jeff Bezos, the guy that freaking owns Zoom, the guys that own Shopify. You could be one of those guys and look at this shit as an opportunity. Remember what I always tell you guys, right? Find out what people need and find a solution, right? Somebody could come in here and say, Joe, you got this courses and you're going to make money off this thing. Yes. I found a problem. Nobody else is providing as much value as me with this course. Okay? People want this and I'm going to make it. You know what I'm saying? People need it and I'm going to make it. But then on top of that, I'm also going to jump into the Steam business. And I'm going to hire other developers to help me out because I can't build all this shit by myself. You know what I'm saying? So my job is I want to, like, this is my new goal for next year. I'm trying to show up on the Shopify developers website. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you ever look at this Shopify developer, right? Search for that, okay? If you start looking in here, right? There's a list of people that own different businesses as far as, like, they make applications. Some of them are creating, like, how you call this? Like, themes, etc., right? Some of them create apps. Go look up these guys, right? These guys are making a killing. These guys are making a killing, and their freaking apps are, and I'm sorry if they ever see this, but those applications are hideous, right? I looked up. I started buying some of them to see what they're using, the competition. I want to know what the competition is like in the Shopify market, right? And I'm like, bro, I could kill this shit. I could break this whole system up, right? And I know a lot of you guys that could come up with better ideas and better applications than a lot of the guys that are popping up on even on the front page of Shopify. My new goal, I want to be there. I want to be there, and hopefully next year in one of those 3 little boxes when people will be like, hey man, how you doing with your Shopify apps? I'm like, hey man, we're developing applications. I got a team of 5-6 developers. We're working. We got a designer, etc. This is a wave. You could jump on it. You cannot jump on it, or you could see me do it. You know what I'm saying? This is like TV. Either way, it's gonna be good for me. You could watch me all you want and say, let's just watch what Joe does with this. Cool. You could just watch me and not take action in it. And then I'm just come back and put the money in your face and be like, this is what I did this year. This is what I did on this. This is how we market in the applications. This is how we market in the themes, right? To put it in your face, right? So again, you have to be smart. When you see opportunities, you got to jump on it. Okay, I don't care if it's you want to learn it from me, cool. You hate me, hey, you want to dislike my videos, cool. Hate me, whatever you want. But when there's an opportunity, you want to be the guy that took the opportunity. You don't want to be the guy like, oh, a year, 2 years from now, be like, damn, I remember Joe kind of was talking about this, right? Like, there's so many people that they were like, yo, Joe, you was talking about this, and now I'm searching on Indeed, and there's a whole bunch of jobs for Shopify developers. I'm like, I kind of was telling you that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the new wave. This is where we live now, okay? Shopify is the new WordPress, guys. And there's not that many people doing Shopify. So you either take the opportunity now or you just see other people do it. That's it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not worried about, like I said in my last live stream about being in the top 100 on GitHub stars. I'm trying to be on Forbes. I'm trying to get that bread. Okay, and I know from e-commerce, that's where the money is at. Okay, and if you want to get into this game, get into this game, man. Again, 50% off, you could hop on that and get on that, man. But don't miss out this opportunity. I don't care if you learn it from me or you don't learn it from me. I'm telling you about it because I care about you guys and I want you guys to succeed. Don't focus on bullshit just to learn. Learn things that you see that is going to get you money. And learn things that you see opportunities for, okay? This is the same thing as Salesforce. This is the same thing as Squarespace applications. Bro, I've even seen Wix developers. And you might think, but isn't Wix a, drag and drop? Bro, they need somebody to build those tools. And if you are a developer and all of the cool developers are like, I just want to worry about Node.js and Merge Stack and GraphQL and Next.js. Cool, let them worry about that. You hear about your bread, focus on the things that businesses need so you could provide them. You know what I'm saying? Like, as you could see, like just from people that coming here, like, was it Raja, whatever his name was, he's like, man, why are you selling this at 1100? This and that. I'm not selling it at 1100. The courses, if you buy every single course, it's going to add up to 1100. That's why you want to buy it in a bundle. Okay. And then you want to buy it on a sale so you could save even more money. But the average dude that owns a business, or guys that have been spending money for, growing their businesses, they know that you spend $500, that's nothing if it's going to benefit your business. It's like myself, bro. It's like, look, I started Famous, right? Famous, I spent $6,000 into it. COVID-19 slowed everything down. What am I supposed to do? Be crying? No, it's a business expense. That's a tax write-off. That's why I have a business. That's why I have a corporation. Cool. Hey, we didn't make no bread from Famous. Cool. We have to make bread from other stuff. And I have to jump into other opportunities that I see. Right now, I'm seeing people don't have a job. I see people come in and literally they asking me like, hey, man, what's the next thing that I need to focus on? And I'm seeing that most of the businesses that are, brick and mortar businesses, they can't sell shit to people, or they have to be limited by how many people could get into the stores. So that tells me what people are going to do. They're going to start jumping into e-commerce. All of their products, they're going to take pictures and they're going to put it up online. And then from there, who makes money out of that? The developer, the designer, the people that know about this platform. If you're the guy just worry about, hey, I just want to learn a little JavaScript and this and that. Yeah, you're looking for a job, kiddo. There's going to be guys like myself. We're looking for opportunities to continue to grow as a developer, as an independent developer, as a boss. If you want to boss up out here, learn the skills. There's guys out here. Look up these guys. Hexton, Up at 5, Forsberg 2. These guys are making bread, bro. Like, this isn't something that you can't make this up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm popping up here and be like, hey guys, people are making money with this. And it's like, I could make this shit up. You can't make it up, right? You could look at Theme Forest, how many sales people are getting from just themes, right? And now with a bigger audience, this thing is going to double, triple, or even multiply by 10. Now, all you need, right? Again, if you look at this, right? The average developer, right? And it could be the average dev company that is providing plugins and application and themes for Shopify is making $272,000. 272,000. That's the top 25%. That tells you 1 out of 4 people in Shopify is making $272,000. And that's not even counting if we start going into the top 20% and the top 15%, top 10%, top 5%, the top 3%. How much money are they making? Use your brain, kiddos. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm just trying to give you guys game. You could pick it up if you want to. But I'm not missing out this opportunity, kiddos. You get what I'm saying? I'm not, bro. Okay? Like I told you guys, look, I'm teaching you guys this whole career bundle, this whole course, right? But not only am I doing that, but I'm also creating my own themes and putting my own things and planning out my whole next 9 months of or 6 months, 5 months, whatever it is from this year. This year is all Shopify, kiddos. Some people's gonna love it, some people's gonna hate it, right? I'm here for the bread, kids, right? That's straight up, okay? I come here, I share the things that's working for me, the things that I'm seeing that is valuable to me and that's gonna generate me income, and I share it to you guys through courses. Okay, that's it. But that is valuable. It's valuable, man. Take advantage. Don't be somebody watching from the bench. Be out here, be a player. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to learn this from me. Again, you want to learn it from me because I'm already giving you so much value and you already know me. I'm not going to come in and teach you guys some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to do it on your own, you could do it on your own too. but don't miss out this opportunity. Okay. Let's see. Let's continue. I'm just reading. Okay. Let me see. I'm just reading. John Cat, what you need to embrace your feminine side. Let me see. All of the top websites are selling products for females. Well, yeah, of course. That's another thing too, that if you're trying to get into e-commerce, you have to understand products that sell to women are better, right? Because you get to sell more. Now, one thing that I know, because I've been doing e-commerce for years, right? Like most of you guys might know, like that's what I used to do when I was working as a full stack developer for companies, right? I used to work for e-commerce businesses, build their websites, Laravel, right? JavaScript, React, etc., the whole shebang, right? But one thing that I learned in all those years as a contractor working for companies is that the companies that sell products to women, they sell a lot of products. But when it comes to men buy more expensive products. So if, let's say, for example, let's say from what they used to call a value, right? A woman's value, right? When she buys like her product, right? It's like customer's value, right? Or lifetime value of a customer. I forgot the name of them. They always use some crazy acronym or some shit, right? But from what I remember was, a woman will go and buy something from $20 to $150. If you're able to market and put it there for them, they're going to buy those things, right? Now, a man will usually go in and try to buy products that are in the low range, or they will go in and buy something that's super expensive. So let's say for like electronic, let's say, I don't know, let's say drones, right? There's more cases that a man is going to buy a drone just by statistics, right? We're not talking about anything else. We're talking about statistics, right? That they'll buy a drone, right? But a woman will go in and buy way more products than a man, and might actually be more valuable in the long term, because a man usually goes into a store, buys one product that costs like, let's say $500, and might never come back to that same store. But a woman might come in and buy 100, 200 items at $20 a piece, or even $50 or $150, because they're more loyal to the brand and to the company. So that's one thing that you see on the cosmetics, like the makeups, the certain type of clothing that they do for girls, right? They keep it at a certain range because they know girls is going to continue to come back. That's like a loyal customer. A guy will come in and buy a more expensive product, but he might never come back. He just buys that product. Oh, cool. He bought it and that's it. And goes to another company. But those are little things that if you want to get into e-commerce, like you got to look it up, man. And try to get into this game, man. For real. Matthew Smith says, dude, I have a client that spends $300 plus a month in apps. Yeah. Because once you have your Shopify store, Shopify doesn't provide you with everything. Shopify provides you with everything that you need to sell, right? And to have an online store to sell your products. But if you wanted to have something that goes into all of your products and changes the prices at once, you can't do that with Shopify. You're going to have to go and use a third-party company. So a third-party company might come in and sell you some type of app that just edits products, and they'll charge you $10 per month. And then from there you have another company that does the 5-star reviews or has the review system for you, right? And that could cost you another $15 per month. And then from there you want to have a drop down menu on like, let's say your different products, and you might say, hey, I also give them this related products as a drop down menu. That costs them another $5, right? So it's like little features that you add to it. For the business owner, it's like, oh man, I got to spend another $5 on this per month, etc. But for you, the developer, this is like a cash cow. You get what I'm saying? Like you come in, you figure out what the clients need or the customers need and create those applications and start selling them online. You get what I'm saying? Let's see. Da-da-da. Let me see. Reading. Yeah, let's see. Let's read. I'm just reading the comments. I'm trying to catch up. Cam Perry says, you got to invest in yourself. That's just how it is, right? If I didn't go in and invest into myself and got that first affiliate marketing course, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Okay. And if I didn't invest into myself to go in and sign up to multiple, freaking online schools to learn how to code, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Like I used to go to this website called Code School, right? I don't even think that's there no more, because I think they got bought out by somebody else. I think, yeah, they got bought out by Pluralsight. But Code School, right? It used to be 35, and sometimes if you wanted to have access to everything, was $40 a month, right? I was spending that $35 a month for Code School. Now, you go in and you tell some of the people here that's watching this right now, and you tell them, hey man, you got to spend $35 on CodingPhase.com to learn all the skills. Some people, they look at that like, oh my God, $35? That's too much money. You're not investing in yourself. That's the difference between you and me. I invest in myself on the things that I need to get to a certain place, right? You don't have to take the courses from me, but you have to understand you have to invest in yourself at some point. If you don't go and buy yourself a laptop, if your laptop is a piece of shit and you don't go and buy a new one, you're an idiot. Because now you're wasting time. Oh, I got to reboot my computer. I got to go in and hack the computer or do this and that. I got to keep downloading this driver so it could work. And to what? To save you $100? To save you $200 when you could bypass that and be using a brand new computer, and now you stop wasting time and you get your job done? It's the same thing with this Shopify course. You could go ahead and learn this on your own. But I'm going to bypass you that whole time of you going in, doing the research, doing this and that. I've been doing this for over a year now, guys. Behind the scenes. Ta-da! This is what I've been freaking doing all this time, right? Over a year that I've been going in, learning how to do all of these things and helping you now to bypass that whole year that I wasted learning all of this shit, because nobody else had this type of course. So I have to go in, learn it through the documentation, and go into making mistakes, and go in to figure out how to sell products, go in to do the marketing, you know what I'm saying? Like now, instead of you having to do this shit on your own, you're paying for the shortcut. That's what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? So for those of you guys that don't see the value, hey, I can't help you. You got to invest in yourself. Let me see. Yeah, the skills that Joe's teaching, people literally pay $10,000 or plus for this amount of knowledge. Yeah, like I'm giving it crackhead prices. Like even though you might see, oh, I'm selling at $500, bro, I'm selling it at crackhead prices, bro. When I'm telling you right now, Shopify courses, bro, cost a lot of bread, bro. I'm trying to undercut those guys who are selling just the Shopify courses. I want to sell the Shopify courses and teach you programming, and teach you how to market your courses, and teach you how to freaking make money online in one bundle, right? So it's like I'm putting in everything that you need from a whole bunch of different courses into just one. If you see the value, take it. Okay? Let's see what else. Yeah, where did the 900 sales come from? It's around like 800 sales. Basically from word of mouth. I have other places too. So like let's say from Facebook groups. Guys, like I just said, I've been doing this for like a whole year, right? Remember when I did Dev Outlet? Dev Outlet was on Shopify. Okay, so before even I started Dev Outlet, I spent about 3 months trying to learn the platform of Shopify, trying to learn drop shipping, trying to learn all of those things, right? And I bought courses. I went and I bought what's this guy's name? Kevin David course, right? I went in and bought, what's the other guy's this guy, I forgot, Cristrani or some shit like that, right? I bought 2 guys' courses. Each one is $1,000, right? I bought their courses, right, to see what they're teaching and to see what's the way how they're teaching it. And then I realized, I'm like, bro, they're teaching it in a way where it's not technical. right? So if you are a developer, the way how they're teaching it, they're not teaching it right, right? So at the same time, I was like, you know what? I don't want to go in and teach something that I don't know how to do myself and that I haven't done it. Okay, so I created Dev Outlet. Y'all remember, most of you guys, y'all could go and look at older videos and look at devoutlet.com. We were selling the t-shirts, we were selling the hats. We made money from Dev Outlet. We put it on advertisement, on Facebook ads. We did all of that, right? I also learned how to do all of the things. I also do, applications. I learned all of those things in over a year, right? But I needed to prove it to myself that I could do it myself. I can't go in and teach you guys. You know how some people, they'll be like, oh, I'm going to teach you guys now C#. Why I don't teach C#? I've never used it professionally. I've never gotten money from it, right? So if I teach you C#, I feel like I'm cheating on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm cheating you out of your money because I've never done it myself. For me to teach something, I need to find success into it. And then from there, now I'm teaching you guys the shortcuts of how I got there and how I learned all those things. You get what I'm saying? And the things that I feel is valuable. Because sometimes you learn so much about something and then you realize I spent 3 hours learning something and all I needed was just 20 minutes of it. You get what I'm saying? So again, like that's what I do, right? So I come in, I'm part of a whole bunch of different Facebook groups. By the way, for those of you guys that hate Facebook, like, bro, Facebook is the best place. Like when you want to learn from other people and you want to share ideas and when you want to promote something, like I just went in there and I was like, hey guys, if anybody is interested, like in learning how to code their own themes and learning how to maybe learn HTML, CSS and how to go in there and change your themes around. And that's it. 800 people bought it in 1 week. That's not bad. You know what I'm saying? So that tells me now, once I come in and I put the advertisement and I come in, I put in the right wording and the right ads and the right things, this thing is going to sell like hotcakes. There's so many people. Imagine this. It's like a Shopify. It's like a platform that has been getting fucking promoted like crazy. All those advertisements that you guys see, like, hey guys, do you want to sell on freaking Amazon FBA? You want to sell products on drop shipping? Would you like to be selling this and that? That's like free promotion for me because all those people are getting put on to Shopify, and me as a developer, I want them to get into Shopify. So then now I could sell them products and sell them applications. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a no-brainer. It's an opportunity that you can't miss, bro. Okay. Let me see. So so that's how I got it, right? That's how I like to do it. When I create something, I go to other places, right? Because if I was to come here and say, damn, I'm gonna spend 3 months working on these courses and I already invested a whole year and a half to learn this whole platform and learn everything that I need to learn, right? If I just promote it to you guys, I don't get no money, bro. You see what people be like, I put 50 courses for $10, $20 per month, and people complain. You think I'm going to make money with people that's in here? Nah, that's why I give it at the end of cracker prices because people are still young. They don't understand the value of it. But for me to really make money out of my courses, I have to go out of this zone of like just YouTube and CodingPhase. I have to go into the places where people see the value of it. And that's what I do. And that's why, we got those extra 800 something courses sold. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, if I wanted to, I could be like, yo, I'm good for the year, kids. You know what I mean? Like, if I was to just be like, okay, I'm just going to chill. That's it. But I'm doubling down, kids, right? I'm taking that same money that from that 900 courses that we already sold. I'm putting that shit into advertisement. You don't know. We could make $1 million off just this bundle alone. And then on top of that, I could use that money to hire other developers to put me ahead, right? To put me ahead of everybody else who's getting into development, right? Now by hiring a team, have a designer, have 3 or 4 developers with me, and we just cranking out applications and cranking out themes. You have to be a businessman to get into this type of game, guys. And everything that you do, you got to invest. Every money that comes in, as you guys can see, I'm just here with the same t-shirts that I've been having for like 3 years. I don't spend money on myself. I reinvest into my businesses. The day that I want to sell my businesses, that's when I'm going to cash out. Right now, I'm just, all the income that I get, I invest into myself. You know what I'm saying? I invested into learning from other people, right? Masterminds, people who have been doing this for a while, right? Right now, I'm trying to get into another mastermind, right? It's going to be like another $2,000, maybe $3,000 per month, right? But at the same time, I'm going to learn from guys that have been doing, Shopify apps at a higher scale, right? Guys that have been doing it at a way higher scale than just like, oh, I'm selling, I got like 100 subscriptions. I want to get to a point where it's like, okay, how does a guy as a developer go from having 100 subscriptions per month? How does he go to be able to market these applications and get them out there to maybe, 50,000 members that they sign up to their subscription as a, Shopify app developer, right? Like, I could build the applications. I could go in and create the themes, right? That's what I'm teaching you guys, right? But now I want to learn how to scale them to our even higher level, right? So that's my next thing. That's what I'm paying for. So as you can see, I'm still learning myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching you guys the things that I know, which is the code side. But there's also a business side to this that maybe in the future you might see me create another course, which is Shopify apps business career bundle or whatever it could be. From what I learned from other people that I spend thousands of dollars to learn from and from my time, and then I come back and I give it to you guys for crackhead prices. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's how it is. You never stop learning. Always remember, I don't know everything. I know the coding side. Right? I know how to code. I know how to build applications. I know how to build themes. I know how to do all this stuff. But there's a business side of things that I don't know. So that's where I'm trying to learn too. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm never going to stop learning, just like you guys. But I got to invest in myself. I can't be scared to invest. Even if sometimes you sign up to something that it might not be what you expected, but you invested in yourself. The next one is going to be better. Let me see. Reading the comments. Let me see. I say, Joe, how much it goes to run a Shopify like Pro? Can I start $100? Run Shopify like a Pro. Can I start $100? Make $1,000 with 20 hours per week. I mean, I'm confused on your question. It depends on what you want to do. If you want to sell themes or you want to sell, because this is another thing too. Like, this has so many different avenues for you guys. So let's say, for example, if you want to just work for somebody and you like the secure feeling of like, okay, I got paid every Friday, I got the same pay, I got my benefits, you could get hired as a Shopify developer for a company or a digital agency, and you're gonna get paid your salary. That's it, right? You could take that route. You could be a theme developer. Okay, you could sell your themes on Shopify Theme Market. You could sell it on Theme Forest, and there's other ones. I think even Template Monster wants to get into the game of Shopify now. So you could sell your products in there. Okay, so that's another way to do it. Then from there you have the applications, creating applications where you sell them as a subscription. So you could create like a pop-up, and that little pop-up is something that people add on their website, and that costs them $2 per month. Now you think, oh, $2 is nothing, but when you come in and you say, you know what, I got 1,000 people, that's $2,000 a month that you're getting just from a simple little pop-up. Okay, now if you go in, create a more in-depth application, you can make a really crazy application where it shows analytics of the products. You could customize all the products. You could see and tell the user, hey, which products are selling this week the most, which one is the best one, what should be the next product that they should be using next month. Like, if you know machine learning, you could use all that data and also create like a program on the side for them, connecting through the API, and that's an application. Now you could charge $25, $50 a month for that. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's so many different ways for you to make income with this. Okay, so when you ask me, hey, can I make $1,000 20 hours per week. Like, I don't know what way, what road, what freaking path is you trying to take. Da da da. I'm reading. Let me see. Da da da. I'm reading. Hold up, is the average median man on those quarterly figures? I'm confused with that question. Sometimes you guys gotta put in some comments that make sense, guys, because I can't read. Like, if you leave a comment, you have to put a comment that, think of it as if I haven't read anything before it, right? So maybe you had a conversation with somebody else up there, and I'm just scrolling down. I don't understand your question if maybe you was like talking to somebody else before. Like, I'm not reading the comments, so you have to write the questions as a single question, like as if I don't know anything else that you was talking about before, so I can answer it. Creative Monster says, I'm just cool with an extra 20-30K a year plus my job. Yeah, I think that's the smartest way to look at it, right? That's like when I started doing these things, man, like online. Like, all I wanted to do was just get $50,000 per year, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't want to get a whole bunch of money because it seems like you can't reach it. It doesn't seem real, okay? But if you have a lower expectation, when you do get that lower expectation, then you realize, oh shit, I'm here now, right? I'm at 50,000. Cool. So maybe we could do 100,000, and then you work hard, and next thing you know, you realize, oh shit, I can make 100,000. Same thing for me, you know. It's like you keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you should do, right? Like, even if you just make like an extra 500 a month, you know, $1,000 a month from selling, you know, themes or selling a product on an app, like, you know. Let me see. But obviously, places like Shopify will win. E-commerce provides platforms to sell. Your store is closed. Let me see. Let me see. I'm just reading through the comments. Elkin says, thank you, Joe. You're the one who will always be honest and passionate, trying to help people. God bless you. Stay safe. Thank you, bro. This is what we do out here. Yeah, makeup can get expensive, but at the same time, those expensive makeups is not where they make the most money from. You know what I'm saying? They make, like, most of these companies, they make their money from the smaller items. One thing, if you guys know about this, right? This is like something that most people don't even know. Why do you think when you go to a supermarket, right? Why do you think that they put in like little lollipops? Why do you think that they put in magazines? Why do you think they put all of those little cheap items by the cash register? Right? Because those items sell. They're so cheap and so affordable that somebody that's passing by at the end, they're like, oh, cool, I'll get one of these. Right? And then next thing you know, every time you go to the supermarket, you're buying the Twizzler or you're buying the little M&Ms that were by the cash register, and you just buy it. There's a reason. It's all psychologically. Like, there's so much shit. If you get into this world of e-commerce, you're going to learn a lot. And I will say, try to get into it, guys, right? Even if you don't want to become a developer or you don't want to, like, learn how to do Shopify development, try to learn about how the human mind works as far as, like, you know, for customers and things like that, and marketing, right? And how you can make money by knowing how your customers work and their state of mind is. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. Da-da-da. Used to be in fashion industry, women's clothes are made with less quality because they know women will buy more. Yeah, that happens too. Dark Knight says, CodingPhase, I'm working towards the goal of HTML email developer. I finished the HTML CSS JavaScript course. Should I switch gears and move over? No, I wouldn't say to switch gears, right? What I would say is look at what you're doing, right? So you're already learning HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? So that part, you already almost got it done, okay? You got to then from there do a research in your area, right? What has more jobs? Is it Indeed? On Indeed, you say, is it HTML emails or is it e-commerce stores, okay? So you look online and say, which one is going to be the one that's going to get me a job faster? So that's how you want to treat this, right? Because if you're going to the route of, hey, I want to get a job first, then you want to do the research and then go with that. You can always come back to the Shopify course. Like, this is going to be here, kids. Like, this isn't going to go away. Now, is the price going to be at 50% off? I don't know. Probably not, right? You might see that once we launch it, it's going to be at 500 and I might never bring it down. And that's because, not because of you guys, not because I don't want to take care of you guys or this and that, but for profits, it doesn't make sense for me to create something and then I'm going to go and promote it to all this other business owners and drop shippers and designers and sell it to them at 500. And then to you guys, I'm like, hey guys, is 75% off for life or whatever it could be. Like, I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then it brings down the value of the course itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like right now, like some of you guys might say, Joe, but you had this shit at some 125 last week or some shit like that, right? You might look at that and say, how come this shit is more now, right? But the price never really went down. It was just me trying to help you guys out on the first week, give you guys that first look, and just for me to see how many people are interested. If it would have been a whole different story, if 800 of you guys would have bought it instead of only 100, then that would make me think like, oh, maybe I need to gear towards more the developer side. But now, because I see where the results are, my goal is to create all of the courses. Whoever already bought it, whoever wants to learn this, great. You guys got a great deal. Whoever wants to learn it in the future has to pay full price because the people that I'm promoting it to are willing to pay full price. You get what I'm saying? Because they see the value. It's just business. It's not something I do this shit personal, guys. Always remember that. It's just business. That's just how it is. Again, you could always learn how to code and do everything that I do on CodingPhase.com. All the programming courses are freaking $20 per month. You get access to all of that. Nobody here could complain. Nobody could be like, Joe, damn, Joe, this shit is interesting. I want to get in this, but I can't now. It's like, bro, you've been having everything for $20. One of these career bundles at a full price. At one point, you had to freaking invest in yourself. You know what I mean? I can't give you everything crackhead prices. Let me see. Reading. Reading. Okay, Jonathan Veray, what up, Jonathan? Haven't seen you in here, so welcome to the squad, bro. My third time posting about this on one of Joe's live video, but just think it's really valuable and worth learning. I don't know what you posted. Bro? Y'all should look into Strappy and Gatsby for e-commerce. Yeah, but the thing is, again, Jonathan, I don't know if you understand, like, what's the point of Shopify, right? So if you go in and you have to use Strappy, right, and you got to set all this stuff up, right, you're going to have to build everything from scratch. Gatsby doesn't have a thing for e-commerce that's already pre-built. It means you're building it yourself and then using Gatsby, whatever technologies they have. But the value of Shopify is that it's an e-commerce platform that already offers you everything. All you're really doing is focusing more on the front end of the website. You get what I'm saying? Like, if a client comes to me and tells me, hey, man, could you build me an e-commerce website? I'm not going to tell him, hey, man, let's build this shit in Laravel, because that shit could take me a month or two. Now, if I only get from him $5,000 for that website, then in reality, I just wasted my time, because I could have had 5, 10, even 20 clients within those 2-3 months. and they're all paying me $5,000 for a Shopify website. You get what I'm saying? So it's just, you get what I'm saying? It's like time is money, you know, and if you're gonna spend time building things from scratch, it's like rebuilding the wheel. Like, I don't see the value in it, you know, but that's just how it is. Let me see. Reading the Code School used to have free weekends. Yeah, I never saw no free weekends, to be honest with you. Coding Evelyn. Shout out to Evelyn. What up? Yo, Evelyn. Evelyn, what up, man? Yo, haven't seen you. How's your laptop, man? Hopefully you didn't sell it, man. Hopefully you put it to use. By the way, we went to go to see Evelyn in Miami. Super cool girl, super nice girl. Evelyn, I gotta upload the photos. I gotta send it to you. I never got to upload the photos from Miami. All those photos were on an SD card. I couldn't find it till I moved here to Florida. By the way, I'm in Florida now, ma. Okay? So when I go to Miami, we got to link up again. I'm going to buy you dinner and we're going to hang out again. Okay? We're going to chill and, you know, have a good time and crack some jokes. I want to know how's your career going so far. Let me see. John Cristani. Yeah, that guy. His course was, it was okay. I like Kevin Davis better compared to his. But it was all right, you know. And that's the thing. Sometimes some people will be like, oh, you got to, you know, like, some people, they hate on those guys because they make $1,000 courses and this and that. But like, I find value in those courses. Like, I learn from everybody that I bought a course at $1,000. I learn from them, and I implement those things to my businesses and to everything that I do. You get what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like, I feel like sometimes people, they focus more on the failure than on the success. Okay. So for me, I see a lot of people that's in those communities. If you ever gone to like the Facebook Ninja group for Kevin David or a whole bunch of other people that have like Facebook groups, you'll find people that's really successful. It's like right now, you could go to CodingPhase ASAP developers group. There's going to be guys that are really successful, and there's going to be guys that you might see there that's posting every day, and they're like, man, I don't know, I can't find a job, or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, who can you go for, right? Are you going to focus or shape your life around the guy that couldn't make it, or you shaping your life for the, you know, and trying to model the guy that did make it? That's how I look at things, right? Not everybody looks at things the same way. It's like, those guys that sell those $1,000 courses for like, let's say, marketing or things like that, you know, they have a lot of success. People go in there and they have a lot of success, and there's a lot of people that they was never supposed to get into those courses. Like, I saw a thing from who was it? I think, what was the name of the Chinese guy? There's a Chinese guy that always pops up on the advertisements, right? And he always talking about self promoting and this and that, and like rich dad, poor dad, and all this other shit, right? And he has a course, and people were talking so much shit about his course. They're like, oh man, this and that. But when you really dig down on the problem, was it that he taught them wrong, or taught them the wrong things, or was it more of like, these people didn't have it? You get what I'm saying? Like, if I'm an introvert, right? If I'm an introvert, right? Why the hell would I be buying a mastermind or signing up to somebody who's gonna teach me how to do sales and how to do one-on-one sales and how to convince people? You're a fucking introvert. You're a shy person. You don't have the swag. You don't have the sauce. You can't talk in public. You get anxiety. Why are you signing up to this? Nobody can. This guy is not Jesus. He can't make you into something that you're not. It's like right now too. Like, I don't want nobody buying any of my courses unless you really want to become a developer, right? Or you want to really start making money online. Like, if this is not what you want to do, you shouldn't buy any of those courses. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I do the monthly subscription. If you want to learn how to code, start with the monthly subscription. It's $20. $20. You get access to all the programming courses. Okay. Now, once you get a job, or you see that you're already on the path to getting a job because you followed through, then you should go and say, you know what, maybe let me look at some of the career bundles or some of the things that Joe might have in here, right? Because if you go in and you just get hyped with the idea of, oh, there's $272,000. That's like the average developer, right? 1 out of 4 developers on Shopify, this is what they're making, right? And if that's all you're hyped for, but you have no idea if you're going to sit down every day for 3 hours a day to do the course, or if you don't know if you're going to be able to, pay attention, or maybe right now you're on a way of moving to another state, or maybe right now you just had a baby that was just born, you shouldn't be signing up to any courses, because you know damn well you're not going to have the time to be able to do the courses. So don't sign up to it. So if somebody comes in a year from now and says, hey, whose fault it was, right? You can't blame me. I'm teaching you the courses. I'm teaching you the skills. But you need to know, as a human being, you need to know, can I pay attention to these courses? Am I going to be able to do them? Am I the type of person that can sit down in front of a computer and learn how to code on his own? Do I need somebody to babysit me, right? Those are things that is your responsibility, not my responsibility. So it's the same thing with anybody who sells any courses or any training or anything. People need to first ask themselves, are they the type of individual to do certain type of things? It's like right now, somebody just said, that dude who say, I just want to make an extra $20,000 on top of it, of my job. He already coming in with the perspective of like, hey, if I can make something out of this and get some extra money, I'm good, right? But if you come in with the mentality of like, I'm trying to get this money right away, and that's it. That's all I'm here for. And I don't, I've never taken any courses online. I've never tried. I don't even know Joe's teaching style. I don't know anything. You should first do a trial. You should first do a monthly subscription where it's just $20. You could cancel it at any moment. You're gonna say, if you're gonna invest $100, $150, $500, whatever it could be, you need to know for sure that you're gonna put that shit into practice. Because the way how I do when I buy courses or I sign up to anything, I don't buy it unless I'm planning on actually completing it. And I'm not buying it unless I'm actually going to enforce it and implement whatever I'm doing in those courses. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's money. It's like it's a bad investment if you don't put it to work. You get what I'm saying? So I always like to mention that to people. Like, yo, you have to know what you're doing. Like, you just can't be jumping to different things without actually going to put it into work. Let me see. Okay, Joe, assuming you have the skills and ability to make Shopify sites, what's the best routes to advertise and get your first client? What I would do is Facebook groups, right? So join Facebook groups of small businesses, right? And go in there and be like, hey guys, listen, just introduce yourself and be like, hey guys, I'm a young entrepreneur. I'm also a young, developer, business owner. Always throw that, because you're joining a small business group. So you want to put out there that you also have your own small business, because if not, they're going to block you. So you want to go in there and be like, hey, by the way, I know it's hard with everything that's happening with COVID-19. If anybody is interested in building an e-commerce store or trying to transfer their business to online sales, let me know. I can help. Don't tell them I'm selling you a service. You tell them I can help. If you need help, reach out to me, right? Once they reach out to you, then you tell them your plans and your bundles of things that you can do for them, and be like, hey man, I could set up your Shopify store, for $250, right? Something cheap, right? Just to set it up. And setting it up means like, okay, we put the Shopify store, we sign you up, we get your email, we sign you up. Then from there, we put in a custom domain. You set it up. You want me to build you a customized theme? Now that's on you. How much you feel that's gonna how much time that's gonna take you, and then adjust the price depending on the person. Come in, give them that. Then you come in and you tell them, hey, by the way, if you know how many products you have. So let's say you have it's a local business. You ask them how many products are you expecting to put up on your first month, and they might say, well, you know, I want to try this out. I want to do 50 products. So then right there you come in and you say, you know what? I will upload 50 products, right? And get you the description and get you get you the photos, professional photos. But now I'm gonna charge for that. We're gonna charge $1,000. So then from there you go out of your way. You hire yourself a photographer. You pay them $200 for the day to come and take photos of all 50 products, take photos of the shop, take photos of maybe the owner if he wants to be on the website, etc. Right? And then now you keep the other 800. You get what I'm saying? And then from there you say, hey man, we could do a retainer and say, hey, every month you could pay me this amount for whatever help you might need, right? And you write a scope. And you could put in a contract if you want to do it with a contract. But you write a scope of the things that you would do for them for that month. So like let's say for $200 a month, you will go in and make sure that the website is good. Maybe you could come in and create a report for them, okay? If they want you to upload more products for them, then now that's a different ball game. Now you want to charge them another premium on top of the monthly. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's up to you how you want to do it. You got to structure it however you feel like you can do it. Of course, in the beginning, my advice is charge very little. Okay, if you could set up a website for somebody for $100, do it. So he can go and you become a loyal customer, right? A loyal client for you. And then now you could use him as an example. So now when you reach out to other small businesses, you could say, hey, you know, Billy, the guy that sells sneakers on Main Street and 4th Street. Yeah, that shop right there. I built their website. Check it out. So then now the next customer, the next client that you have, you're not charging him $100 for just setting it up. Now you're charging him $500 or more. You get what I'm saying? Because you need validation. You need something that will validate your work, and you need to show that you have experience to charge a premium. The more people that you do, if you're focusing on the local area, right? The more people that you have on a local area, you say, hey, I got this person from this plaza. Hey, I got this boutique over here on Grand Street. Hey, I got this other person. Now you got a portfolio of all these clients that you have done their work. Now you could come in and start charging what you're supposed to. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about experience. And then not only that, you can also take those websites that are real businesses, right? And you could go and reach out to now like websites on Upwork and show them, hey, this is what I've done in my community. This is what I've done to small businesses, and show them, hey, this is how much they were making in the beginning. And then even show them with the Shopify dashboard, show them, hey, this is how many sales they're getting now after I came in and did their theme. That's it. That's the successful pathway to just getting in and start getting money with this thing. Let me see. It says, I just been doing e-commerce sites for friends recently, but thinking of just DMing random businesses. Yeah, you should. You should DM businesses. You should reach out to your local businesses. Look in your area. Find out. I don't know. Maybe you wasn't here, but last year I did this. I went in, I looked in my area, and I looked for like gardeners and guys that do lawns and things like that. Landscaping companies, right? And I looked like about 8 out of the 10 websites, or 8 out of the 10 people that were around me that do lawns and landscaping, right? They didn't have a website. How many of you guys have ever done that? That you reach out for a business, right? And see that they don't have a website. You could tell them, hey man, I will build your website. Once you don't have to charge a super high premium. But if you could get $1,000 to build a website for somebody, And I know for some of you guys, they're like, damn, $1,000 and I got to do like a week of work or maybe 2 weeks of work. It's worth it because it's going to bring you more money, because other businesses, now you could use them as an example. And like I said, hey, Grant's landscape company on Main Street, I built that website for them. If you want me to build a website for you, let me know. Now you have that experience. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. You ain't a business. He's a business, man. Like, bro, I'm using everything that I learned with time, and I look at other opportunities and I invest into myself. And I keep jumping, bro. I keep jumping into things that's going to be valuable. And, and I know that I could make some bread with, and this is how you got to do it. Like, I'm not jumping into Shopify just because I want to, right? I've been doing e-commerce for years, right? And it's like, I already have the experience with it. And I did drop shipping website, Dev Outlet. We sold that website. It was successful. So I know what the drop shippers need. So it's like, now I'm like, you know what? Why am I not jumping into this opportunity to start building themes and building templates and applications when I know the money's there? So if I'm gonna also jump into this game, I should also do a course with it. Because right now, some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys might not see the value of this, okay? But in the next year, as I continue to start selling more templates, as I continue to create more applications and establish my own, Shopify business as a developer, people are going to ask me, Joe, how did you learn how to do this? And that's when I come back in and I tell them, hey, you want to learn? Go take the career bundle. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm going to come here and I'm going to not flaunt it, but I'm going to put it into people's faces the whole year. I'm going to be like, okay, this is how much we make this week. This is how much we've been doing. This is how much it costs me to do the Facebook ads. This is how much I'm doing this and that, right? So when people come in and be like, oh, how do I get into this thing? How do I learn how to do this? I'm just going to send them back to the career bundle. That's why I'm doing the course now before I even focus on the marketing side of all of this. Right? Because that's also part of marketing, right? Once I start sharing like all of the things, like we don't even know, bro. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. I don't even know. I could make $1 million off this year just on Shopify alone, right? And when I come back next year and I give you guys the numbers and I show you guys from everything from the Stripe to, how much we sold, how many things we made, as far as templates and themes, etc. And I come back and I show you guys, this is the expenses, this is was the income, this is what I got left, right? When I come back and I do that video, people's going to be interested in this. I don't want to go in and have people interested in something and I don't have a solution for them, right? Because that right there, once you put that out there, it creates a problem, but you need to have the solution. What's the problem? The problem is going to be, Joe, how do I learn this? How do you do this? Can you teach me one-on-one? I can't teach you one-on-one. I don't have the time. You get what I'm saying? So then from there, that's the problem. That's the number one problem. So then from there, you got to find a solution. So now I'm creating this bundle for you guys. So then the solution is, when you ask me how you do this, go to the bundle. Go to the career bundle. That's it. Take it from there. There's a problem and the solution has been already created. Okay? That's how I think. Everything that I do, I think like that. So it's like, okay, if I do this move and I get into this thing, what's going to be the problems that I'm going to have? Okay, cool. But when people ask me, Joe, how you got into this, how you did this and that, I'm not going to send them to the competition. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. I'm guaranteeing you because I started talking about this shit, by at least June, July, you're going to start seeing people start popping up. Hey guys, we got Shopify developer course, this and that, when they've never done this shit before. Right? They've never had a Shopify website that never sold anything. They've never had no experience with this. They never worked for e-commerce businesses. They're going to create the courses. You get what I'm saying? But because now I'm smart enough, I know how this industry is, I have to be ahead of the curve, right? I'm going to create a whole bunch of content showing what I do with Shopify. So I have to come in and have the solution. So the other competition, the dudes that come in here like this, they're like, oh, Joe's doing this. take it and flip it on their own fucking YouTube channels or their own platforms, I already have a solution for it before they even think of, you know what I mean? Like, before anybody start thinking about creating a Shopify course, the course is already done, stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta be smart. Back in the days, I would do this blindly. Now, it's strategies. You get what I'm saying? Let me see. Appreciate the answer, Joe. 100% agree on time is money. But my initial thoughts was that with webhooks, it's not too hard to connect to Stripe. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not too hard. But again, you want to use something that is easy. Like if you go to, like, let's say Shopify. Like right now, let me see if I could come in. Shopify. Okay. So let's see, log in. Okay. CodingPhase. I got CP development, right? So let's say right now, like you can't do this with Gatsby and Strappy. Like from my understanding, like a client can come in, right? You create a theme for them. And then they have this dashboard already created for them. Like you're going to have to build that yourself, right? So which takes time. And again, time is money. So let's say right here, if you wanted to create a whole bunch of different sections for a website, I don't think with Strappy and with Gatsby, you could have an editor already created for you where you could just come in here and say, you know what, if the client don't want this to say price or to say offers, he could change this to pricing and he could see it live. Okay, when he comes in here, he saves it, and then from there he could go to the page and see the website that it's already updated. Okay, and it says pricing, right? And this is what we're doing right now on the Shopify bundle right now. That's what we're up to. We're creating custom sections and how to create them so any customer or client or whoever buys your theme can edit your whole website. So things like that, I don't think you could do it with Gatsby. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, they don't have that. Like they have a thing for you to build, but they don't have all of those tools that's already created. You get what I'm saying? And that's for you as a developer, that's where it saves you time, right? And again, time is money. So if you could go in and knock out 2 websites in one day, you just made twice the amount of the money. If you have to go in and build everything from scratch and it's going to take you a whole week, then you can only make money 4 times a month. You get what I'm saying? Instead of making it, 2 times or 3 times a day. Let me see. Reading. Let me see. Yeah. So it's like, you just got to put yourself out there, bro. Put yourself out there. I think if you really want to get into this and you want to reach out to small businesses, that's the best way, bro. Facebook, it's a go-to place. That's where all the older people is at, right? Like us, we kind of young. You know what I'm saying? We young. We 30-something. Most people of our age, we're on Instagram. We're on this and that, right? But, like we're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok. We're on freaking, what's the other one? Snapchat, right? But the older people that own businesses and things like that, they're on Facebook, bro. That's where they at. So you want to reach out to them through there, okay? Let me see, Christian. Who the heck is this guy? He's not a real developer. Shout out to you, Christian. Okay, let's see what else. A lot of gems, man. Look, there's a lot of gems in this whole live stream, bro. That's what we do, right? Like I said, man, we came in, we showed top websites on Shopify, and there's even more, man. Go check out this website, because sometimes some of you guys, y'all be thinking like I talk in my ass or some shit. Like, nah, bro, I do research. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, all of this, man. Sister Jane, right? We got this, bro. And yo, you gonna be surprised. The final project for the Shopify theme course, ooh, a lot of you guys gonna love it. It's gonna be a nice website. Like what I'm telling you, we giving a modern look, right? Whichever client you get by showing them this thing, you're gonna be like, yo, they're gonna want to work with you. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. Like the project that we're building, the final project. Right now, I'm just teaching you guys the basics, teaching you guys how to set up sections, how to run with Liquid, how to basically connect to the collections, connect to the products, etc. I'm showing you guys how to do that, right? But on the final project, we're gonna build a full theme from scratch, right? And you know what? I might build it here for you guys on the YouTube for free. Give it to you guys. Give you guys the HTML, CSS, same way how we did with the restaurant application, where I gave the front end for free, right? So I built it for free on over here on YouTube. Put it up on YouTube for those of you guys that want to build a e-commerce website. And then if you want to make it functional, you can use that template that we're building from scratch, and then you build it in this course, in the career bundle. Okay, so tell me if you guys see that as a good idea. Let me know. Let's see. Da-da-da. Chris John says, real talk, Joe knows his stuff. I got some advice from him on some business and etc. Yeah, man. Whenever you need some help, bro, I'll help you out, Chris John. Like, I don't know anything. I didn't know anything when I got into this game, and I didn't have nobody that could come in and I could ask questions. I had to pay people. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't got no friends that got money. I don't got no friends that knew how to code. All my friends is from the block. You know what I'm saying? Like they could tell me how to flip it on the block. Like, yo, bro, if you give me $20, I'll flip that to 50. Like that's the type of friends I got. But to be honest with you, I didn't have nobody to talk to about business or how to do all these things or marketing or how to scale a business, etc. All these things I had to pay for it. I had to go and join groups, join masterminds, pay for courses, and it costs money, right? But I'm here to give it out to you guys, right? You ask me a question, I'll help you out, Christian. That's what we do. Let me see. Joe does a lot of independent research. How long will it take to become an expert OnlyFans developer? I wonder, does OnlyFans, let's see, because that could also be, do they have anything? Let's see, GitHub's digital criminal OnlyFans. Let me see. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da. I guess it's just people trying to download things. But I don't think I will be surprised if OnlyFans had like a platform for people to sell products or, to customize their websites or things like that. Same here, Joe. Most of my friends aren't about this life. Many are still on the block. Yeah, that's just how it is. Like, that's how all my friends is from the block, bro. Like, I don't got nobody that I could be like, hey, guys, can you guys help me out? Like, how do I scale my business? Or, hi, do you guys know how to, set up your audiences so you could do a Facebook advertisement? Like, I don't got no friends like that, right? I don't know nobody that does this thing, right? So it's like I have to learn by making mistakes and taking the long road, right? Or sometimes I have to pay to get answers from certain people. As you guys can see, even here in the web development community, nobody helps me out. Nobody shows love or anything like that. Like we got Chris Sean, once in a blue moon, Traversing Media, or we might see like Real Tough Candy, but ain't nobody show love to what I do out here. You know what I'm saying? So that's just how my life is, right? So everything that I do is built on me, right? I have to make the mistakes. I have to learn from them, right? I lose money. I lose a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I make mistakes, but that's how I learn from them. And then the next year I flipped on those mistakes, right? I make back the money I invested, right? It's like Like this year we did Famous. I lost money on Famous. I'm still losing money. I have the website there, and I'm losing money because I'm not promoting it. There's no point. We can't do any other parties. We can't. People are not into music like that right now in Latin America with everything that's happening and all the shit. So it's like now I gotta put the idea on hold, but I already invested into it. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing that I'm gonna learn from all of this is, hey, sometimes shit goes sideways. Nobody was expecting COVID-19, right? That's something that's out of your hand. And that's why you can invest. I would have been tight if I would have invested into, like, let's say I would have bought a pizzeria or some shit like that, or a restaurant. Sometimes you gotta keep those things in mind. Like, yo, when you invest, that's not a guarantee that's gonna come back. Not even half of it is guaranteed. You might just invest into something and you might get $0 out of it. Okay, so you know what I mean. So that's just how it is. It's like with Shopify. Last year, we did the Dev Outlet. The year before we did Dev Outlet, right? And we learned a lot from it. I lost some money on it too because I bought. This is something that I haven't shared, right? Remember when I was talking about, hey guys, I'm gonna have laptops and this and that online, for people to buy it, and they're gonna be already pre hooked up with all of the files and programs that you need. Okay, I did a little quick investment. I haven't even told nobody. I don't think that my wife knows about it. Hopefully she's not watching this live stream. I told her to stop watching my live streams. But I lost like 10 grand last year, right? On that. So I try to get a company to buy. Basically, I try to buy the laptops from a company, and the company was some Chinese shit. So they got me. They said, got him. You know what I mean? Got him. He sent the 10,000. Got him. You know what I mean? Never heard from them again. But it is what it is, right? I took the L. Okay. We made some money with the clothes and t-shirts and things like that with Dev Outlet, right? Another company came to me and said, hey, we're going to give you XYZ amount for Dev Outlet. I said, you know what? I already lost 10,000. I made some money, but hey, they're giving me an offer that I can't refuse, right? And at the same time, I was like, I don't want to be doing drop shipping. Like, I like to code, right? So that's why I enjoy Shopify, but I'm going to Shopify as a developer. I'm not getting into Shopify to be selling products. That's not my thing. I don't get excited for that. I don't wake up in the morning and be like, hey guys, let's look at the prices of USBs in China today, and how much it's gonna cost to ship it over here. Let's do the calculation and how much we're gonna make. I'm not interested in that, right? I'm interested in coding and promoting and getting things out. That's what I'm interested on. So you know what? I said, let me get my 10,000 back, right? That I lost. Then from there, also to make a little profit extra on top of what I already invested, and that's it. And got rid of it. There's no Dev Outlet no more from CodingPhase, right? Because that's it. I just got rid of it. I lost money in the beginning, and that kind of also too like made me upset about it. I was like, oh man, this is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe there's people that's grimy out there that they'll get you for it, right? Like, it looked like a legit company. They supposedly they sell a lot of products, but I wanted to buy like 30, 40 laptops that I wanted to sell them. So then they're like, oh, we're gonna sell it to you for XYZ amount. Okay, send the first 10,000. So that's how they got me, right? So I took a L. Everybody takes L, and that's how you learn. You learn from them, So that's just how it is, man. Let's see. Let's bring back Pixel's Parlors back in the day's word. Bro, tripping. You got an OnlyFans offer. Let's see. Interview. Okay, let's see. Congrats on that, man. Go for it. But yeah, guys, I think we've been here long enough. Like I said, man, I'm going to also add this link for you guys, for those of you guys that care about this, the top 500 most successful Shopify stores, and you guys can check them out. Like I said, there's a lot of cool companies in here. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have seen this company, King Ice. They sell bullshit chains, but that's also built on Shopify. Okay, so it's a lot of companies, and King Ice was built on something else. Now they built it on Shopify, because I remember seeing King Ice like maybe like 2-3 years ago, and I think they was using WooCommerce, and look, now they switched it up to Shopify. That tells you so many people are switching up, kids. All right, but like I said, you gotta check this website out. So I'm gonna put this link below so you guys can definitely go and check it out. But like I said, guys, also too, if you want to check out the career bundle for Shopify developers, check it out. Get it. Okay, it's worth the money. You guys is really gonna enjoy it. Okay, you're gonna start seeing a lot of people. Maybe I'll do something like this. Maybe I'll do a contest too for any of my students that they are taking the courses. Right? Maybe I'll do a contest to see who makes the best theme. Maybe a month from now. So whoever of you guys are actually taking the course, let's see. Let's do a little competition to see who has the best theme and has the best design for an e-commerce website, a month from now. So you guys could, compete against each other's, gladiator style. Let's see who survives. Yeah, man. Yeah, no. To Jonathan Vire, but the intent was to get indie artists doing more live shows. But yeah, COVID happened. Look, man, there's things that you gotta take it with an L. You know what I mean? Like, it's an L. That's it. It is what it is. The idea is really good. I just gotta implement that at a different time. It's not good right now, and there's a lot of people that's going through those things right now too. Like I saw this company. I don't know if you guys checked out, or was it QB or something like that. This is a company. Let me see. I think it's Quibi or something like that. It's new episodes, quick bites, big stories. Okay, so this is an application with a really good idea, but they launched it at the wrong time. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have checked this out. There's like a whole bunch of people that are part of this. So it's like not websites, sorry. I'm always talking about websites. But it's like shows that are less than 10 minutes long, okay? So it's like really quick shows and really quick stories that they built. And they hired a whole bunch of people. They got Jennifer Lopez. They got this clown, what's the name? Jonas Brothers, and this and that. They hire a whole bunch of people. Okay, Chrissy's Court. They got a whole bunch of people creating content, right? And basically, the idea is good, but this is not the right time for it. Okay, you can't launch a new business that is going to bring in either entertainment or gonna charge people for entertainment at this moment, because this is not the time. Not everybody's on the mood to spend $10, $20 on an extra subscription when they're not gonna get anything back out of just that whole thing, just to get entertainment. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. And I took a $6,000 loss. These people, they lost $1 billion. So shit happens, kids. You know what I'm saying? But also too, you gotta remember, like I always say, if you don't go and try something, right, you just never know if you're gonna win. That's the thing. I've tried a million things that I've tried over the years, and I'm like, yo, not every single one of them work. But the ones that worked, you know where I'm at. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. But I'm gonna see you guys later. It's your boy Joe, back at it again. CodingPhase.com is a great live. Shout out to Bro Tripping. Okay, we had a lot of fun. Okay, like I said, man, take advantage right now. It's gonna be 50% off of the original price. Okay, go in there. For those of you guys that are taking the career bundle right now, go in there, go do it. Okay, Knock out that Shopify course, the first Shopify course. That's super easy to do. You don't even have to be an expert. You don't even need to know HTML to learn Shopify, but learn it so like that you know exactly what you're gonna be building and what type of platform you're gonna be working on, and then from there, like once you learn HTML, CSS, a little bit of JavaScript, right? You go in through the Google Analytics, the Facebook, and Google Ads. Once you go through those things, jump into the theme development course, man. I'm telling you guys right now, if you ever enjoy any of my other courses, this one's gonna be the best one. Like straight up, you're really gonna love this because we're gonna be building an amazing, when I'm telling you an amazing final project for this course, I'm telling you guys, nobody has ever done some shit like this. All right. So I'm gonna see you guys later. It's your boy Joe back at it again, codingphase.com. Peace.